Hi, hello, and welcome everyone. Welcome back to yet another Doctor Who episode. We are gonna be watching a new one of Series 7 today, and I really hope we are going to get something this week. By the way, there is a lot of stuff going on in the kitchen at the moment because my boyfriend is cooking. And he can be kind of loud. I hope you can't hear it on the microphone. He started, when I did the first intro, he started using the mixer. And I went out to the kitchen. I was like, are you finished already? I just made the intro and you just brush over it, but it's okay. Now he's finished mixing, but I don't know what he's coming up with in the next minutes. Okay, where are we? Things haven't really changed much. There wasn't much character development or situation changing in the last two episodes. So I don't really know where we're headed. I don't know when we are going to pick up the real business here. Like, when is the stuff for the finale actually going to happen? I have no idea. So without any further ado, I'd say let's just get straight into it because there's nothing really to talk about. Okay, wow, I just started. It looks like a horror vibey episode. I'd love that. Ghost hunting.
Excellent, then.
Is it ghost hunting? Oh my gosh, I'm so into this.
Soul that
I
abides
don't
in this place.
go into the dark. At least take a candle with you. Kinda. Oh. Oh.
Ghostbusters.
Oh yes. I love that. Oh my gosh, the shock. Oh. Okay. I have to remember I'm not supposed to look at the title screen because there will be spoilers. I was told the German title for the episode is a spoiler, and I don't really remember if they show the English or the German title on the screen. So I'd rather not look at it at all. Don't want to get spoiled. But I love that it's about ghosts. Let's go.
I'm the doctor.
Dr. What?
Yeah.
Right? And this is Clara.
Hello.
Sent me to check that everything's in order.
They don't have the right.
Don't worry, Governor. I'll be out of here in 5 minutes. Oh,
I don't think so.
you know, I do love a toggle switch. Actually, I like the word. Toggle.
Toggle.
Exposed to any life-threatening transmundane emanations.
Great.
Where's the ghost?
I don't know. Somewhere in the house.
It belongs to me.
This is actually your house.
It is.
Sorry.
I thought it was her house.
You said I'd like to buy it, please, with my money.
Yes, I did, actually.
That's incredibly brave.
True. Or incredibly dumb. Depends on how you look at it. He's taking a selfie.
It's all that guilt, pain, and sorrow, and...
Doctor?
Yes.
Shh. Just not even a word. Just shh.
The maiden in the dark. The witch of the well.
Oh.
Was accompanied by a dreadful knocking, as if the devil himself demanded entry.
The knocking we've heard before, and he thought it was that, but it was the doctor actually. Oh.
She knows I'm here.
She does?
Help me.
Okay. So she is not the only ghost in the house, isn't she?
You're coming. When? To find the ghost.
Why would I want to do that?
Because you want to.
Because it's cool.
The music is the heart of the house.
Oh, thanks for the info. Oh gosh. Just one wind and they're standing in pitch black. Oh no. Oh no. The house itself is spooky already. There's no need for ghosts at all. I mean, look at that.
Always that.
Uh-huh. Where do I know that actor from? I know I've seen him before.
Do you feel anything?
I've just seen statues over there, please.
Yourself on fire.
I hope there are no angels. I mean, I would like angels. Uh-oh. Room's getting colder.
I think she's here.
Yeah, I think she's here. Or the other ghost, whoever that is.
Cold. Warm.
Okay, we got it, Doctor. Yeah, it's that one spot. Okay. It's like, I can do karate. Even against the ghost. Oh wow, temperature's really low.
Very loud noise. It's a very loud, very angry noise.
Thanks.
I don't know. Are you making it?
Your explanations are on point today, Doctor.
Clara? I'm not holding your hand.
Oh, he had to check his own hands. I'm not holding your hands.
Camera!
Is that a portal to another dimension? Help me. But see, she's not the bad ghost. She doesn't want to hurt anyone. She just needs to be helped as well.
Whiskey is the 11th most disgusting thing ever invented.
No, I don't like whiskey either. Tastes gross. I mean, any form of alcohol, to be honest. Except of maybe wine. And beer.
Oh, this is there.
How do you know?
Because it's obvious.
Are you sure about that?
Not what I thought she'd be.
What did you think she'd be?
Fun.
His face.
Tough.
What about you and the doctor?
Oh, don't think so.
No, there's nothing.
Don't trust him.
What?
There's a sliver of ice in his heart.
I liked you. A minute ago, I liked you.
Doesn't like me.
The TARDIS is like a cat. A bit slow to trust. But you'll get there in the end.
You're saying a TARDIS doesn't like you? What are we foreshadowing you? This is very intriguing. Just hanging on.
We're going mad.
What? No, what are you doing?
I think it brings out my eyes.
Makes my eyes hurt.
Oh. It reminds me of a very, very bad episode. If that is the same outfit.
But I can't see any lights.
Oh. Did you see that? Oh my gosh. Oh no. Oh no. I mean, it reminds me of a bad episode when David wore this thing. Oh. Wow, look at that. It looks so cool. Oh. She's sad. Is it because of what that woman said to her and she doesn't trust the doctor anymore?
Have we just watched the entire life cycle of Earth, birth to death?
Oh.
Yes.
And you're okay with that?
Well, what can we do about it?
To you, I haven't been born yet. And to you, I've been dead 100 billion years. But here we are, talking. So I am a ghost. To you, I'm a ghost.
Interesting theory.
We're all ghosts to you. We must be nothing.
No, that's not true. Not true at all. Mm-mm.
You are the only mystery worth solving.
That's an answer I didn't expect. Does he mean her as a human being or her as a person? I think it's her as a person because she cheated death twice. She's a mystery. But then again, you could have said something nicer, Doctor.
What's wrong?
Like my friend, my companion, my reason to be, my anchor, something like that.
Every few million years.
What the actual...
Is Hilla to Corey.
Oh,
She's a
Oh.
pioneer, a time traveler.
I just thought this is Martha. Okay.
How long has she been alone?
Well, time travel's a funny old thing. I mean, from her perspective, she crash landed, well,
She looks so similar to Martha.
guiding her home back to the land of the living.
Oh, well explained, Doctor. Oh? Oh.
What is that?
A monster?
Not to worry.
Maybe
So what do we do?
Not we.
maybe it's a hitchhiker that came with her.
I can't. I don't have your gift.
You don't need it.
No, it's easy, really.
Trap her there until the entire universe decayed back
Oh.
into the quantum foam.
That
Which
would
take
be
about,
bad.
3 minutes, give or take.
So fast.
Well,
Gosh.
yes, probably. A bit. Well, quite a lot. I don't know. It might be agony. To be perfectly honest, I'll be interested to find out.
Oh my god, why would you phrase it like that? It works.
Geronimo.
What else could you say? Ooh. I really like that filter. Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh. It's the edge. It's already breaking down. This reminds me of another Johnny Depp movie, but I don't know which one right now. But it looks so amazing. Look at that. Oh my gosh.
Hilla to Corey, I presume.
Who are you?
Collapsing universe, you me dead. 2 minutes, no time, complete sentences, abandoned plan.
Oh, can they make it?
You know that exit I mentioned? Yes! I seem to have misplaced it.
Oh no.
Clever psychic. That is just top notch.
Run. Okay, we did it.
He's looking for a way in.
Yeah, how about finding that entrance or exit or whatever? Come on, please. As we would say in German, take your legs in your hands and run. Oh no. Oh my gosh. This is gonna take a while. Oh, it's much faster than I expected it to be, so... Okay, solution. Clara needs to get into the TARDIS, get to that miniature parallel universe thing, and save the Doctor. And she has like a minute and a half for that, I suppose.
Where are you?
Look how it moves. Oh my gosh, disgusting.
It wasn't enough. She needs to do it again.
She can't. Look at her.
She has to!
Go to the TARDIS. She'll help you. Clara, please. Okay. We're doing the right thing here. Oh, shoot, please.
Oh, let me in, you grumpy old cow! Whoa.
Oh, what?
You gave me a reason to be, Emma.
Yeah, okay.
Back from the dead.
This is really nice and cute and all, but can we go back to the double Clara outside, please? Because I'm really interested in what's going on over there. Oh my gosh, he did it. He gave her the strength.
This one best meets the criterion.
Yeah,
Hey, what
I
the
mean,
cow? I knew it. Whatever, you have to have it.
don't be mean to her.
In 10, I'd be dead. You're talking, but all I can hear is meh. Come on, let's go!
Mama.
Can you hear me?
I mean, maybe if you're not as mean to her, Clara, she'd help you a little more. Oh, we're on our way. Kinda. It's a little shaky. I have never seen him so afraid. Question is, does it have to be like that, the traveling, or is the TARDIS doing that on purpose? Ooh. Okay.
Come on then, big boy. Chase me.
Okay. Change of mind. What exactly was the plan here, Doctor? Oh my gosh. You can see that they had more money for this series because the effects looks brilliant. Look brilliant. Great visuals. Oh my gosh, we did it.
You wanted a word.
Well, if that's
That's fine.
Huh?
Clara.
Yes.
Oh. Really?
What kind of girl specifically?
She's a perfectly ordinary girl.
She's not.
And that's it, is it?
Why? Is that not enough?
So he really has her as a companion only because he wants to, like, find out about her?
What do we do now?
Hold hands. That's what you're meant to do. Keep doing that and don't let go.
Aw.
Doctor! I'm not happy.
Cross and hold your hand. Ow, I'm so slow. I am slow. I'm no
What?
need a companion.
There's two of them!
Story. It's a love story.
What was that, Doctor? Ew.
Well,
I didn't need to see that up close.
here she comes.
I just thought that was the outro. Okay, so it kind of is. Oh, the German title is Ghost Hunt, so thanks for that spoilery thing, Amazon. Or BBC. I don't know who does that. If a title gets translated, who does that? Like the actual people who did the series? I don't know. Okay, but yeah, wow. Well, what an ending. Like, it's not really an ending, it's the middle of a story that is going to continue in the next episode. Hi everyone, editing Nicole here. So, I am just sitting here editing the episode that we have just seen, and there are several points that I have to make because I didn't really catch them while I was watching the episode for the first time. And before we get into my actual review, where I said a lot of stuff that isn't really what it was, but I thought it was like that. And before we get there, I just want to make some points. So first of all, I did make a mistake, or I think I did a mistake, with the one scene in which the Doctor talks in the TARDIS to Clara, and they are talking about humanity and what it means to the Doctor. And the Doctor replies to her that they are a mystery worth solving. But he didn't imply the word they, which made me think while watching it for the first time, and I don't know how that happened because watching it for the second time, it was quite obvious that he didn't talk about Clara alone as a person, but he was talking about humanity because Clara said humanity doesn't mean anything to you. And that was his reply to what Clara said. So clearly, he meant humanity as a whole. But in my review, you will notice that I thought he did talk about Clara and said that she is a mystery worth solving. So just keep that in mind while watching the actual review. Also, Clara was talking about the TARDIS and that the TARDIS doesn't like her at all. I think I didn't talk about that in my review at all as well. So what I am wondering now that I was reminded of that fact is, did the Doctor know? Did the Doctor know that the TARDIS doesn't like Clara? Could he feel something, communicate with the TARDIS? Did she tell him? Or was that the first time that he ever heard that? And is that maybe another reason why he wanted Clara to travel with him, so that maybe the TARDIS could help him finding out what the mystery is that surrounds Clara? I don't know. So that's just another question that I can't answer right now, but I did forget to talk about this in my actual review, so I wanted to imply it over here. And the last thing is something else that I have kind of forgotten during my review because I had other stuff in mind. The woman talking to Clara, telling her not to trust the Doctor. I forgot that she was talking to Clara. I forgot that scene. So this makes the other scene later in the episode, at the end, where the Doctor asks that very same woman about Clara, and she replies to him that she's a normal human being and he doesn't have to worry about her at all. So that makes her reply to the Doctor seem like a lie, because she wants to protect Clara. That was very clear from that one scene that we've seen before where she warned Clara about the Doctor. So I think she was lying when she was talking to the Doctor later. That's another thing that I kind of forgot to talk about in my review. So I do apologize for all the stuff that I missed during my review and during watching the episode for the first time. It's just like that when you react, but I think I wanted to include all of those things before we get into the actual review, so you don't worry about me not talking about them. Now let's get back to past Nicole. What an interesting story, to be honest. That was so intriguing, and I know the last 10 to 15 minutes weren't that exciting, but as soon as it started to dive deeper into the questions, for example, that Amy, get out of my head, Amy. Clara, the questions that Clara started asking in the TARDIS, I knew that this is going to be good. Because it's not about the one-off story, there is something going on behind the scenes. And to be honest, those questions were really well asked. And I have never ever thought about that, to be honest, because first when she saw the beginning, the ending of the earth, and then she wanted to talk to that about the doctor or with the doctor, and she was like, yeah, you've seen it all, so doesn't that really like bother you? And he was like, not really. I thought he said that because he is 900 years old, by now he's even older, and he's seen it all, like, you know what I mean? And also he's seen the story of the planet Earth, and he knows that even if the planet gets destroyed one day, humans are going to live on in space, on other planets, on spaceships and all that. We've seen it in Doctor Who. We know that this will happen, and the planet's end is not going to be the human's end. And I thought that he was talking about that. That's why he said, no, not really, because he knows humans will always survive. But then Clara took it to another level when she was talking about herself, and she was like, yeah, this means if that doesn't mean anything to you, like the whole humanity, planet, all that, this also includes me, because I am a human being on that planet, and one day I won't be. I'm just going to be dust on this planet that's going to be destroyed then. So what do you think about me? What do you feel? What do I mean to you? And no companion ever before her has asked that question. No one, like Rose kinda did when she had the talk with the David Doctor, for example, in the school reunion episode, when they were talking about that traveling with the Doctor will someday end because her life has an ending, but the other way around, it's not like that. And Amy and the Doctor had some kind of talks about that as well, but no one ever like questioned their purpose for the Doctor in the first place. So that was really interesting. And I don't think she was right there, to be honest. I think that the people are important for him. And I mean, he already told us that they are important because they are the reason that he is who he is. And every single person who has traveled with the Doctor before knows that as well. Because we had Amy, we had Rose, we had River, I don't know about Martha, but Donna, all of them at one point said to the Doctor that he needs to have someone who's traveling with him, because we've seen the dark side of him that would come out if he didn't. So those people, and also I'm thinking about the conversation between the Doctor and Amy when he talked about how the universe and all that beautiful stuff that's out there, all the places, all the times, everything, he's seen it 1 billion times already, and it doesn't mean what it should mean anymore to him because he's seen it all. And he needs someone to ground him, someone to bring him back before he just thinks everything is nothing anymore. An anchor, if that is the English word for that. Like someone to ground him, someone to put him back into his place so that he doesn't lose everything. So her questioning if she has any worth at all for him, I mean, it's understandable for her because she doesn't know the Doctor as well as we do. But in that moment, it felt really disappointing because we know how much the companions are worth for the Doctor. But then a few scenes after that, this belief that I had, I don't want to say, gets thrown out the window. But there are questions asked, and there are questions popping up in my head as well. When he was talking, the Doctor was talking to that empathic woman, and he was asking questions about Clara. And then I was asking myself, so the other companions that the Doctor had before Clara, those had that meaning that I was talking about before to the Doctor. But is it something different with Clara? Is he only traveling with her now because he wants to solve a puzzle, the puzzle around that person, if she's a person? So is her meaning worth less than of all the other companions that the Doctor had before? Question mark. Or at least it's a different meaning. If you want to phrase it like that, it's more for an entertaining purpose because he wants to solve that puzzle. As for a friendship, grounding, deeper connection kind of purpose, as all the other companions were before. And especially Amy. He had such a deep connection with her. With Rory as well, but he was more like he's like there with Amy. But his connection to Amy was so deep and emotional. And now maybe he thought it was like a good idea to have a companion, but not to get that attached to this companion, because the reasoning for picking the companion up in the first place is a totally different one to what he used to do. For example, he really likes a person and that's why he wants to travel with that person. And now he's decided, oh, this person might be entertaining, so I'm going to have her traveling with me to solve the puzzle. And that way, even if something negative, something cruel might happen to her, it doesn't affect me that much. I really don't know if any of that is true. It's just what's going on in my head right now, because it's a very complicated matter. I don't have all the information yet. I guess it's going to be very interesting in the next episode. It's just me rambling, sharing my thoughts with you. I can't wait to watch the next episode, to be honest, because I know it's going to be a really, really good one. Other than that, about the episode itself, was that one written by Moffat? I think it was, because the dystopian, dark theme was the best. I love that. I mean, a ghost wasn't as scary as I thought it would be, to be honest. But that creature, oh my gosh, whatever that is. Oh, when it came close to the doctor, you could see like up close. Oh my gosh, that was so frightening. And also ugly. And I don't want to have that thing close to me in reality, like, ever. That's one thing I'm sure of. Other than that, the actor who played the scientist doctor, I can't remember what they called him or what his profession is. I know that actor from somewhere. I know that I know him, but I can't figure out where from. I hate that when it's like that. But I can't look it up because I'm afraid of spoilers. So if he starred in something very big, something that I should know or might know, you can tell me in the comments down below. Maybe I do know him from a movie or another TV show. I don't know. Oh, and then the mix-up between that woman that the doctor saved and Martha, like the first appearance of her on that screen, I was like, oh my gosh, that is Martha. But then again, I looked at her and I wasn't sure anymore. That would have been like very strange, to be honest, if that was Martha. That's why I was like, oh my gosh, what the frick is going on over here? That makes no sense at all. And yeah, because they didn't do that. And her story is not finished, I guess. So yeah, like I said, I just want to get into the next episode. This will be something big. I can already feel it and I'm so excited already. But before we can watch the episode, which I can do like next week, let's go and see what the IMDb rating says about that one. Okay, so the English title for the episode is Hide, which is so much better than the German one that just says Ghost Hunt. I mean, what the frick's going on? How can you say Ghost Hunt when the actual title is Hunt or Hide? Hunt or Hide? Now I'm not sure anymore. I just looked it up a second ago. Okay, brain. Yeah, rating. Let's think about that rating. It's kind of always the same with those Doctor Who stories. There is always like a weaker part and a stronger part within one episode, and then I have to decide whether I pick the weaker, the stronger part for the rating, because I'd say the first half of the episode was a little bit slow in the beginning to like introduce all the characters, the situation, to learn about everything. So it's a process that we go through every single new story. It has to be there to get used to everything. So I don't mind them doing that. But if you compare it to the ending, like to the last 15 minutes, things really picked up from there. So I'd say first half was a 7.9 because it was a ghost story. I was so much into it, even if it was slow. And the second half was an easy 8.9. So I'd say we'll meet in between and give this episode an 8.5. Is that even in between? I don't care. 8.5. Let's see what IMDb says. What? What is wrong with the IMDb people? This is not... No, I don't accept that. No, not at all. Let's look at the picture. I mean, I understand that not everyone is into ghost stories. Maybe that's one of the reasons. Then again, maybe because we were presented a ghost story that in the end wasn't a real ghost story. I mean, there was always a ghost in there, but if you think about what a ghost story is mostly about, we didn't check like any of those boxes except for the beginning when she was walking, like the woman, oh gosh, why don't I remember the names, when she was walking into the dark door and asking those questions, and then the ghost was like coming closer to her and she has to turn backwards. That was kind of a ghost thing. And then when Clara and the doctor were walking through the house being really afraid, that was a ghost thing. But as soon as we got to the portal and the dimension, things changed from a ghost story to, like, I don't know, another creepy horror story that I really liked. But it wasn't a ghost story anymore. So I don't know. I don't know why people don't like it, because the ending is so good. It's really good. It's so well done. But then again, 7.6 is closer to 8 than to 7. So yeah, it's okay. I don't know. I was so much into the story. I liked it very much. With low parts in between, like we had a 5 minutes, let's say, where I was like, oh my gosh, this is getting a little bit boring. I hope it's gonna pick up again. But then it picked up again and everything was all right. So yeah, I'm so curious about the next episode. This is going to be good. This is going to be really good. I can feel it already. I'd say I will see each and every single one of you out there in the next episode. Have a nice day until then. Bye!